Hi there, I'm David Gebhardt, and I was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease in May of 2017. A lot has happened since then, and I'm surprised at how much things have changed for me since my diagnosis, and the changes continue to become more pronounced. This video deals with my regular 6-month check-in with my neurologist and his decision to refer me for deep brain stimulation. I'm not going to go into what that is because I actually feel there is a lot of excellent information out there to explain it. I'm basically going to focus on how the decision was made for me and the reasons behind it. I'm going to cover the progression that brought me to this point, the explanation behind the neurologist's decision and recommendation, and the expected wait time. As always, please don't use this as a diagnostic video. Seek professional medical attention. Everyone's situation is different, and I'm obviously not a medical professional. Okay, let's get right to it. The progression that has brought me to this point. The last 2 years have brought me many changes in my life. Moving a couple times, job changes, hour reductions, and then an accepted disability application, which will be in another video. And despite pursuing a large amount of exercise and supplements to delay my symptoms, which I feel have actually done wonders, I continue to require more medication. To me, anyhow, my medication schedule seems to be quite high. My neurologist cautions me, though, that everyone is different, and everyone responds to the medications differently. He also says that some still produce dopamine, which can continue for a long time. It also points to the likelihood that I've had Parkinson's for a lot longer than originally thought, because he feels my brain doesn't produce any dopamine at all. But my main issue the last few years is the increasing amount of anxiety that I've experienced. I won't go into the anxiety because I recently posted a video about it, and I'll put it in the description below, but it continues to become more difficult to manage on a daily basis. Basically, it comes like waves on a seashore. As my medications kick in, the wave of anxiety recedes, and as the medication begins to wear off, the waves pummel their way back up the beach and the anxiety takes over, which greatly affects my ability to move and also produces freezing, which isn't much fun. It happens between each dose, which over time, as you can imagine, wears a person down. My type of Parkinson's is more movement related rather than tremors, which aren't a big deal for me. So movement is a top priority, but the tremors do come if I get emotional, happy, sad, crying, angry. That's really the only time that it happens. And just for a fun thing, you can see my medication schedule from the next two pictures. Okay, next part. The explanation behind the decision. The recommendation for the deep brain stimulation came within 5 minutes of me explaining how frustrating the anxieties become and the limitations of my movement because of it. It's beginning to limit what I can do at the gym and other exercises. It's not the first time we discussed it. He was just hoping that my frequent medication changes over the last year were solving my problems. It's something that we are in close contact about. Apparently, I'm at the point at which deep brain stimulation candidates are identified, and apparently I fit into the category of needing it. Ineffective medication changes, constant frustration with the anxiety, and freezing. We also discussed a duodopa pump option, but because of my age and activity level, the deep brain stimulation is recommended for me. Basically, they want young people, I'm still young, to have an active life as much as possible and to continue doing what they love. For me, it's hunting, and the deep brain stimulation can last for a long time. So, even though it sounds terrifying, we're going with his recommendation. Okay, last section and wrap up, the expected wait time. Since I'm in Canada, this might not relate to everyone, but at the moment, my neurologist believes it to be about 4 years or less. One big thing increasing the wait time is COVID. Due to COVID, the interprovincial surgery program is closed, and the wait time won't likely decrease for me until COVID numbers go way down and society is close to what it used to be. Once it does, my surgery could come quickly. So here's me hoping that the vaccines wipe it out. What do you do? In the meantime, I'll continue to do what I can to enjoy life and fight back against the symptoms with as much exercise as I can. I will update the deep brain stimulation situation when I get more information. Okay, if you've enjoyed this video and feel there is a topic you would like me to cover, please let me know. I don't post a lot, but I found lately that this disease has pushed me around a little bit, and I'm finding more issues that I would like to discuss. Feel free to like and subscribe, and see you next time. Thank you.